I believe also that we have not seen Breach just yet here in GCC, so Daiki has to be playing the first one in the competition. Agents are locked, and G2 Gozen are replaying with that double dive. Akita has to go on a feast.
And already some ideas from G2, rocking the double duelists, eyeing up mid window early.
Yeah, walk down quick for Mimi.
Yeah, ooh, nice shots from Team Liquid. This mid fight going horribly wrong from G2. At the same time, Amy falls off that C side, just gonna give this up. She actually has ideas of her own to get back in. G2 slipping forward, Bizarre on the other side of this smoke, and G2 fire back. Beautiful work from Vanya. She is a force to be reckoned with. From a 3-on-5, now in a 3-on-1.
Daiki doesn't have the spike. He's just desperate to try and get some kind of pick back towards B, but G2 has such a strong setup now.
She picked up the Sheriff. Nice shot from her, but Vanya secures 4 kills on the pistol. If you're not familiar with her game, you're going to be accustomed to it very quickly.
Yeah, Vanya is an incredible shooter. A 4K to start this round, and just to look back, it seemed like this was going to go so well for Liquid. A 3v5 to start. But I think where the rounds really flipped was these flood cages from the Cypher. Pop those up. Amy gets around front sight, and Vanya's position just absolutely cooks G2.
Yeah. Vanya super snappy, changing her. Everything firing on full cylinders for G2. And already looking good at the start of this game. On the eco, a great walkout. You just talked about her. Akita draws first blood in this round. Get their trades.
They're finding the right solve. Walk up B, all that's here is a trip and a Cypher to contain. They should have no problem getting in, getting the spike down.
Yeah, break that trip. We'll see what Amy can do with the Sheriff. Eyes on C-Link now as she does end up falling back. G2 taking their time for the time being.
And now I look at Mimi, who down C long is now worked around on a flank and is ready to backstab to help her team with this retake.
Team Liquid playing heavy on site. Nice drill, forces Petra out into the open, but it's Eugenia to drop. And G2 gathering 2 players on the flank now. Bizarra looking the wrong direction. This could be a disaster. Team Liquid stuck on this site, have to fight their way through. First 2 kills go their way. And G2 waiting, looking for their moment. Nice shot out from Jelly to teleport onto the spike. Mimi's just guarding her teammate. It's a half stick so far from Vanya. On the other side of the smoke, a nice shot. Just needs one more. Pulling this breach in towards her, the IGL will secure the round, but just barely for TL.
That was too close for Liquid.
Gutsy are you going to be? Nothing just yet. And now coming back without a drone. Team Liquid could be in big trouble versus Akita. Akita waiting for it, but just laid out by Daiki. Daiki has been playing a phenomenal tournament so far. Now in her second series, but Petra's still here on the site. Taken down low, and with a rolling thunder unlocked as well. She dodged away from it, is cut down. That leaves Vanya out to dry. Team Liquid in firm control of A site.
Absolutely. And now this retake becomes so hard. Mimi towards heaven with the outlaw. Hoping to see someone, but a re-smoke in her face, and now it becomes infinitely more challenging. Team Liquid, a very well-controlled round, all things considered. It could have gone so wrong with that re-clear on A. Like you were mentioning, they had no util to do it. But Daiki just absolutely owns and gets him back into that A site. These players only have classics.
TL seem like they always want to come back into the A resets. Really favor how they can take these fights. But as you said, dealing with short is hard. They're just walking into it, not even using a drone, but shoulder spotted. Good spacing, not even necessary. With Bizarra hitting those shots. And so Mimi's forced off the line again.
And again, it's a tough retake. They're very reliant on this kind of short presence. 2 players going on the flank could cause some damage here. They'll have a 2v1 against Daiki.
Here we go, Daiki. Just, okay. Amy gets it done. Now Mimi seeing if he should put some pressure down from heaven. Because with a player down, TL need to turn around, worry about their flanks. Bizarra on the line. And now the flash out from heaven, setting Amy up. All of a sudden, G2 approaching from every angle. Team Liquid looking above, looking down below, and Jelly has nothing to be done. Huge work from Amy on that flank.
Absolutely. Tells her not to go for it, tucks back away towards C, but look at the rewalk. G2 have loved these rounds.
Every round, but Eugenia boosts it up on the line. Mimi drops. Another challenger approaches, and Eugenia's not backing away either. Maybe a little bit over-hungry for that fight.
Even still, rotates are going to be incredibly fast, especially considering this is a Neon. Team Liquid will make it on to C first.
The response from G2 is step into
it's a
mid.
double fake.
This is bad, though. Look at these two players stepping down into mid. If they jump up into window, the spike could be caught out. Amy, ooh, misses on the first shot. Now a slide over on second. Daiki will find the kill. But Akita's been quiet this whole time.
30 seconds
A turret dropped down by Issa should shut this out. And now on site, Vanya in trouble. Teleports into the corner, and Daiki is there again. She is always ready, no matter what angle these players are on.
Spike
Well,
down.
Akita gets
A.
one kill, it's just simply not enough. Petra needs to try and come out here as the spike is being planted, but even then, she's a little slow.
Planted.
And Team Liquid ready to swing with 3 players. Petra in the worst position possible will just give up.
There's just no way. Swinging into a triple high-low on site. No, thank you. Get out of there. How thorough is Daiki, Christy? Now they are squarely in control.
3 rifles for G2 and Akita again at garage doors, dashing up onto the box. What was that kind of a play? Drops the hinder down, but Vanya decides not to follow up on that. Instead, Team Liquid already on the B site. It was a quick TP into a plant. Petra onto the site. Hold up.
Look at Jujina. She's up top.
This is madness. Rifle secured, but Jujina is going to be traded out. And this round has developed so quickly. Team Liquid are in awkward positions. 2 players all the way off site. They've got ultimates, though. Rolling Thunder. Hunter's Fury. Nano Swarms on the spike. So now some pressure comes in. Rolling Thunder, but it might be a half stick. No. The cancel is major. Daiki is on C site right now. This is a mental round. Daiki on this flank, ready to take these players down. Bazera finds one onto the diffuser. It is perfect again from Daiki. And just not really enough time for Akita. Needs to get back on the spike, deal with these players. And she's trying to stick this one through, but Bazera will show up and take the round for Team Liquid.
TL had to put everything into that round.
Just a mental round there.
Daiki is playing Breach like no one else. How many different angles did she take that round?
I don't know, but we're quick into the next one. Shots come down from Akita. She'll slide on back. Emu is also challenging down sewers.
It's her 3rd round just getting an opening pick off an early swing like that. But the number one thing Team Liquid are doing is just calling late back into B, and that is Vanya's problem.
Vanya thinking about the high angles right now. 2 players step onto her screen, and she drops. So now G2 without options to quickly move on to the B site.
They're fighting up, though. Look at Daiki already close in link.
Hunter's Fury out from Petra. Forces these players back and just narrowly misses Daiki. Wow, Daiki not even flinching with a stun ready to go. Hits both players, and that should secure the plant.
A lockdown in the post spawn as well.
This is wild. Just look at the minimap right now. You've got Amy back in spawn. You've got G2 trying to challenge for a fight before this lockdown expires. Now have to run on out.
Jelly still has a stun. Daiki still has a C. This is very hard to get back in, but the Yoru wall, that will help.
And Amy's fight out of window will be absolutely major. First player spotted. Trying to clear away this site. Jelly with the operator, though, deals with the flanker. And while Akita finds one, G2 are still not into the site. Getting held at bay by more and more flashes, more utility from Daiki, but Petra comes on in, shut down instantly by Bazera.
G2 need to figure out how to deal with these late B hits.
Set up Mimi on the line, heard the teleport on the other side. There's a drone inbound, and it spots her out. So quick teleport back into C-Link, but Team Liquid wasting no time. Amy under immense pressure. Jujina teleports in the site, puts down the paranoia. Bazera gets that first kill. And Jelly up inside of the smoke again, just running over a site.
There is a waylay ult for this retake. That's your best way in, but G2 already down a player, and Team Liquid, they're playing close. They're ready to fight at the choke and then fall back on the utility late.
Trying to spam this box and
If
Jujina
G2
out.
doesn't go quick, they just lose to the Sova ult.
They've already faced off against that in a post plant before, and they lost on time, so here we go. Counter ultimate coming out, not even wasting any time from that one. Bazera secures her mark, and from a good position backside, it is just phenomenal on the hold.
I love the way they play that. Are liking their options towards C. They open here again.
Well, interesting though, because Jelly has an operator in mid window, was hoping that the response after another
Amy
heavy
is
C
stuck
play,
in this corner.
Yeah, the smoke will be okay. I mean,
No,
guess
I
not.
mean, Aftershock spam, that is so hard to get out, and Cypher dead this early. Lurks are now open for business. Jelly will work up on this op. Vanya does not want to jiggle this angle.
But with the lull in the round, Mimi has stepped down all of C, breaks a turret on the flanks. Now Team Liquid a little worried about their back, but they can just head on forward. No problems there. Jelly is full entering this B site with an operator. Jujina also from above.
Spike down.
Gives a little extra help on that one, and it is just filthy.
Wow. Well, here's the B fight look. They expected that to be the look. Instead, it's Fast A.
Yeah, Jujina behind enemy lines now. Not even using the Rolling Thunder. Team Liquid taking their time on that one, seeing if Jelly can just get the pick on her own.
Oh, no.
And she can. Quick trades, those G2 come into the site. Daiki might need the Rolling Thunder now because G2 have 4 players onto the site. It misses, though, onto all of these players. So Team Liquid have to fight anyways, unsupported. And as Daiki calmly works into the site, Pazera brings into a one-on-one. 15 and 5 is Daiki, make it 16 kills in the opening half. She is the most lethal IGL you will find.
Get some picks, reinvigorate the team, and maybe sell us on something more.
It'll be a fight over A lobby to start it off. Stuns and darts and everything, and Daiki leading the charge again. Insult to injury. And everything on top of that, because behind enemy lines, Jujina is just up mid. What on earth is happening? Akita's the only one left alive. Everyone's reloading, and it could have been a knife, but it will be to Zera to take the pistol.
Nah, that is foul what I just witnessed.
Wow.
That was such a good read from Liquid.
And there's not even a moment to breathe either. Okay. Well, G2, at least they didn't force this round, but...
Yes, that's good cope, thank you.
You know, it's rare you see a destruction of this caliber. And yet, the last time G2 faced off against a Brazilian squad,
No!
finish in that manner, a knife into the heart and soul of G2.
And it's Daiki to do it as well. Wrap it up.
Next. That is just ridiculous. I mean, what are we talking about? Our Breach is getting knife kills with a 3-0 KD.
Nah.
Stunning for herself to be able to sprint in and leaping cut her head off.
I think Liquid is trying to sell a tier gap.
Certainly doing so on the first half, and well, with a well-timed re-clear.
This is
smokes out.
the bonus round, by the way.
Yeah.
Liquid have won a rifle round this.
Oh, and they're heading towards
Okay.
Daiki. Oh no.
No, that's bad, I think.
Oh no.
Come on, Akita.
If I knew Daiki was there, I would not head in that direction, but G2 get into the site unscathed. Nice timing, actually gives some respite from Daiki's destruction, and G2 are fighting up into Link. Really heading into this one, but a stun and playing off it again. She's just playing off her own utility. And now flashing forward and charging forward. Again, she's in front of her teammates. What on earth is going on? Daiki is just taking over this server almost single-handedly, and Mimi gets 3, but the problems are still alive.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Well, good thing it's a BO3 if you're a G2 fan, because here they go again.
Yeah, it's a Hunter's Fury play that Bazera's getting a kill. Daiki swinging into mid again. It's the initiator show. Finally, Daiki will fall, but Bazera is still here. Catches a nice timing, turns back around to deal the heat on the other side. It's another 3K. She is simply ridiculous. Keep lining them up, but G2 aren't going down without a fight just yet. Jelly slips back to the other side. Tries to survive for a moment so Jujina can come up to her back. G2 haven't planted the spike yet.
They're both just stuck back gong.
And they've got a minute.
Sure, but no real way out. A smoke, that'll help. Threaten to walk.
Mimi also has a flash to play with, but right now they're keeping things quiet. Calmly making their way onto the C site. Likely plant for back site. Not like they're going to get an ultimate unlocked with any plant or anything like this, so Mimi just tests the forward angle and now has to worry about all the gaps of information. The fog of war they could be. Could they be flanking along? Garage up in Link. G2 only have 2 sets of eyes to guard 3 different angles. And that's why Vanya slept all the way into garage. Now hearing a footstep, she's gonna jump up. G2 closing in slowly. Amy out from the side, but now dropping means Vanya needs the backstab, and she's got a beautiful timing. 3 onto the round. Jelly moving back onto the spike. Looking to take it into half. Vanya's just sprinting into this one. No, 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 no!
That is abominable! Jelly full sticks!
The deeper we go into this map pool, into this map veto that we saw, the better it gets for G2 Gozen. But after what we saw on Haven, I am mesmerized. I cannot stop looking at Team Liquid.
Because that'll be a key in how G2 play.
And Daiki will be tracking that as well. When Daiki was calling on this map versus KRÜ Visa, played a lot for mid space and a lot of slow rounds playing the entire map. This one, up right behind the wall. Akita, tucked away in the corner, was great on the openers and succeeds again, finding 2. Petra also up in window, drops the spike to only leave Issa and Bizarra alive.
And not much for them to do. Brim smoke up towards mid for another couple seconds. But Bizarra just looking for some kind of fight towards B main.
Mimi eyeing the line. Not over-committing. Wow! Just the jiggles there. I think a dink through the wall and then another headshot. Secures what should be another pistol. You know, Haven started off in the same way. G2 win the opening pistol, they win their second round.
And then they win one rifle round for the entire rest of the game.
Right, so there's reason to have skepticism.
Yeah.
And yet, I think one of the bright spots that we see in this round, just like back on Haven, Akita so good at getting that first kill all the time. I don't know if Vanya has some kind of a lineup idea, is just hiding back because she's not with the rest of the team as a flash comes in from the other side. Akita in the corner, 3 rounds in a row to secure the first kill, but Daiki has a solid trade on the other side. With that forward smoke, Team Liquid have no reason to stick around.
They'll hear this orb getting thrown. They'll know in a moment.
G2 are down numbers, but they have a chance to do some serious damage. Great first shot, and now they have control out of the spike. Eugenia turns around as a molly falls down. A catch as well from the fade. Jelly and Eugenia tethered together inside this circle. Still have to go back to the spike. Need 30 seconds to go and plant it as Petra locks down another kill.
30 seconds left.
After a disastrous first map, G2 have won the first 3 rounds in a row out of a brilliant mid-round. The kill onto Akita, finally knocking out the waylay first. Now Jelly jumps on forward, picks up a Phantom.
That's a problem.
But G2 still have 2 players into elbow. Even if they've given up control of the site, even if they allow the spike to be planted, they can pinch back into this site.
They're committing it.
Wow.
Team Liquid want to win this round, and they believe they can.
Daiki already with an ult. Now a spit into the corner. Issa waits for it, but is knocked down. Savanya still uncleared. Paranoia on the other side. Now shot in both directions. Means Mimi Nami to keep the snowball rolling. Have to come away with some heroics. Shot goes wide on the other side. Mimi gets one, and now into the site goes Amy. Pulling this round back against the eco of TL. Holding down the line. Amy pulls away from the spike, and G2 find their 4th.
The competition from home.
Early flash, fight into A. This is new from Team Liquid as the double dive goes into yard. Amy waiting for it. Wall sectioned off the rest of the team. Team Liquid have to wait for the Vise wall to dissipate. Now all of a sudden, Akita trying to help out with the old Bizarre, though, holds the fort. These trades going back and forth as more and more fighters enter the fray. Petra and Akita hold it down quickly up to 5.
It is so hard.
I mean, the thing is, G2 can't really do anything. They're paralyzed. Without mid-control or a flank. They can't actually go anywhere if they're 2 players on B, so it has to be the forward hold. And it's only a trade. Now Hunter's Fury. Bizarra trying to catch someone on the other side, push them back into Jelly's line. And now Jelly ready to find Amy. Backed into the corner. The nade is down. That utility is just overwhelming. And G2 had sent these 2 players onto a mission, onto the flank. Team Liquid knew exactly what is going down. It's got to be Akita if it's going to be anything for G2, if they're going to keep it perfect. And now slipping around the other side is Jelly. Team Liquid on the board.
That's exactly the round I was worried about with this Brimstone in play.
No ultimates to combo with it. Just G2 stepping into B main again. And I guess full information of 5 players is
Does
valuable.
she TP into their spawn? She does.
She does. Oh my word. Wait, all of a sudden though, Team Liquid turned around, but that means BZERA's kind of looking the wrong direction. Mimi now catches her. A mad round, and it's around her G to have them fully boxed into the site.
One enemy remaining.
Only one left, and Patrick from on high brings it up 7-1.
TL completely lost situational awareness there. So after going for a lot of mid-control rounds, they're going to try it on the fast B, but they have the waylay ult. That's the solve to ruin this Brim.
And Vanya also has the Brim ult. I mean, there's everything to be able to stall this out, but the utility is overwhelming. She couldn't use it, so she pulls out her gun. Vanya gets the kill, and the molly goes down.
Every rifle round ends in 3 seconds. Yeah. I'm convinced. Georgina was in spawn. I didn't even notice that.
Yep, a little bit of a Omen ult dive play there.
Yeah. It's not working, let's say.
You know what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's a really good thing that we're heading to split for map 3.
Every split is close. Every split is a banger.
Every split is close. Because right now, these first 2 maps, opposite style stomps.
Hey, I've seen some comebacks on KRÜ from 8-1.
From 8-1? I've seen G2 come back from 8-1.
Yeah, well, they're up 8-1 right now.
Left.
And it's a different G2.
Yeah.
So maybe that narrative doesn't work.
Can we get Baby Bay up here to talk about how to come down 8-1? If anyone missed. G2's VCT squad came back from 8-1 in the finals of Red Bull Homeground.
Yeah.
I'm thinking hard hit. Jelly's going to double dive up into A-Link where no one is.
Okay.
And then Team Liquid are going to realize there's just a whole lot of Vi's utility and Mimi's op. And also, Jelly isn't going to go anywhere because Akita's going to get the kill. Oh, man.
So fine. It's fine. There's so much Valorant left to be played.
The beautiful thing about this series is that we came into it like, it's gonna be a banger. These teams always deliver. They're always the top, like in the top 3 in GCC. And then game 1, I'm like, oh, okay, well, this series is terrible.
Yeah, Liquid's gonna stomp them.
It's a duo. Nah, G2 just fire back in exactly the same fashion. Yeah, let's make it perfect. Okay, let's not make it perfect. 10-1. This is even more dominant than TL's Haven.
But kind of in the open. Pushed away by the drone.
It's always been a drone. As soon as the smoke goes down, a drone is behind it. TL walk on in. Now we've got a null command. And with BZERA left around in mid, hold on. Team Liquid we're shooting bodies. We're shooting bodies down 10-1. Are we kidding?
Okay, well, they have the A site. There's a recon coming, but look at where Georgina is.
Why not? Just silly map states nonstop. Amy is waiting for this lurk. Oh, wait, no, she turned around. So Georgina will have that timing. Amy gets the first kill, and there's ults here now.
That ult does nothing, though.
It does nothing, but this dimensional drift is going to spot out quite a few players. The rest of G2 trying to move behind it, but Georgina is still on the approach, inching forward, ready to take a head off. And now a snap back from Amy gets the kill. BZERA's on virtually 0 HP. You can't stick this ultimate. You can't get back in time to win the round. G2 are going to take it anyways.
How? They're waving across it. We were shooting bodies this round, Liquid.
Yeah, you know what ruins this narrative? TL win 8 rounds here in the second half and then lose.
Back in a flash.
But it would deliver a better game, so
You're counting on the fake comeback? All right.
Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Already.
That's a start.
Good start. Okay, but Mimi is coming back into the site. Rest of G2 showing up as well. And Mimi, there's 2 people working the flank.
And it's a retake into the Brim smoke, but the strong side is the flank. That's good news.
Spike planted.
How much can these players do? It was a bit of a brutal half for Jelly to start the game.
Jelly and Daiki do have a fair amount of utility. BZERA, no one can shoot the dart because they're playing off-site. Vanya was the only player that could have done that. And so now Team Liquid try to connect themselves a pistol round. 1-on-2 from Mimi with a reposition on elbow. Both players still looking at Heaven. It's a good plan for her. Better shot out of BZERA.
So they win the pistol.
Petra on the fade is going to be lurking on the B side early.
I will say, if I'm going to give you a cope of a better game, I think this Brim comp is hard on attack side because if you ever get stalled, you just run out of options.
The nice thing is you never get stalled because you have Waylay and you have Yoru.
And that's a great point. But I think
No. Okay.
Calm down.
Okay. I'm gonna slow my roll for a second because I was worried about Akita's lurk over on the A side at the same time. Team Liquid are starting to look the wrong directions. Gina is now dead again. Stop. Okay, Daiki. Keep it calm, Daiki. Keep it calm. It is now a 2-on-3 in which G2 have the numbers, have a couple of guns.
I'm not keeping it calm.
I'm about to freak out. I'm about to freak out.
Is not how this round was supposed to go. They have guns. They have a great post plan.
Yes, this potential crossfire. Actually, G2 fall out of that, realizing Team Liquid are going to eat up a lot of time, even just trying to get back in. Jelly has an outlaw on 70 HP. Goes for the shot, but she falls. It has to be Bizarre in a 1-on-3, and Akita will get 3 kills to say no, no, no.
Christy, she's emoting.
No.
It's done. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about the full set that ended map 1.
Sorry to remind you about
How
that.
can we top that?
I don't know. Let's see. It's 12-2 right now. Okay, well.
Maybe another eco?
Yeah.
Hero by Jelly?
Let's let TL win the force. It was not very enthusiastic. We'll see.
There's still time for them to get some energy. Lots of Valorant left to be played. Here we go.
I mean, 3 players on this site. G2 not in a comfy position just yet, although as 2 players get rolled over, and he said not involved in the fight.
So what is she up to here?
And they're really trying to clear her.
Okay.
Nicely done. I think just jump peeking from the Yor actually spotted a shoulder or something.
Right here.
There's that hero gun finally arriving, but maybe too little too late.
One enemy remaining.
Definitely seems too late. I don't know what Daiki's supposed to do with a Bucky. Somehow, we have had a more dominant map 2 than we did on map 1.
Have we?
Stop. Simply ridiculous. Simply ridiculous.
Yeah, she's 1 HP. It's over. Right?
I don't like the words you're saying. Look, oh, let's get the triple Bucky collat. Triple Bucky collat, no. All right, G2, take care of business. We're going to go to a map 3 and hopefully get a close game.
Yep, 13-3, 13-2. That's gotta mean it's a close map 3, right? We had to split. We'll be right back.
We need to see that operator play. We need to see those picks coming through. Because honestly, Mimi on that last map of KRÜ was going off with the operator on that defensive side.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be also the case. Now G2 Gozen is starting on the attack. Let's see if they can keep up the momentum.
There.
Liquid hold on to mid control. They'll have pretty quick rotates into this B site when the hit comes to fruition.
The stars are going down. Teleport set up backside with the paint shells. Up from top, though, Team Liquid just have the bodies here. There's nothing GQ can do. Team Liquid immediately fire back. Mimi cleaned out from backside. And this late lurk out of Amy, just not in time as her entire team was decimated trying to flood on into the site. So that's a way to come back after KRÜ.
It certainly is. And it's flawless to boot. Issa with the 3K. And Liquid do not lose a player to win it. Time is ticking. G2 have got to take something fast.
And no Prowler from Petra could be disaster if Jelly connects here. First shot, not quite good enough, so falls back into the site where there's help from Heaven. Issa ready to pop out from the smoke. As the swing comes in, it is G2 coming up heads. The rest of the team from TL not quick enough, so take their time.
And now they have insurance. Mimi was working through mid on the lurk. Here's Bizarre on the run and shuts her down easily.
Yep. Yeah. There were a few moments in that round where Team Liquid had a chance to seize control, whether it was the early shot out from Jelly or that fight into mid, that scrap, but each time just barely off the mark.
That was still a very worrying round because G2 had no map control, really.
Yeah.
Like, that was a full gamble on just making the A hit happen. And thankfully for them, it does. Win the fight against Jelly, open those doors on up.
Fairly fluid, even in this round, it's sending Jelly over to B main with an operator. Raise Fade paired up to receive 5 players. Bizarre still with a shotgun.
Uh-oh.
Waiting to come on through that. Smokes a nice first shot. She's not going anywhere either. Puts down a satchel to carve out a retreat path.
find you.
Don't know if he's just going to be ready for this.
Daiki's so aggro here.
Yeah, especially with all these players coming up the rope. This is a brilliant timing, but the turnaround for Mason exactly the right time. Traded out, and now Daiki comes down into the corner. G2 with 35 seconds left in the round. 2 in heaven. Need to find a way to deal with Daiki.
30
But she can
seconds
survive
left.
for so long inside of this smoke. And pressure is starting to come online for G2. They have to get out into the site. Now, rest of Team Liquid are showing on up. Daiki with 2 kills. Daiki with 3 secures the round.
Incredible anchoring from Daiki.
Not shifting yet. Now the
30
call in
seconds left.
comes with 30 seconds on the clock to go back
The spike
onto
has to
A.
go all the way around.
No way they're going to go for this sprint. The key to finding the backstab, there's still a player on B. It's Jelly's off, and it's Jelly with the kill. Gets out somehow, and now the reinforcements have arrived. Issa is here. 12 seconds on the clock.
Where is the spike?
The spike is still back in spawn, but there might be enough time. A mad sprint to get back onto the site. With 5 seconds left, the spike will be planted. A 3-on-2 now for G2.
And Akita's picked up this operator in the post plant.
Madness. Jujina up in heaven. Thought and a prayer for her won't be enough. G2 hold the line 3 for Akita and the round.
A ludicrous MasterCard thrifty. See the Prowler now. Okay, they know.
Yeah.
4 players on their way.
Problem is, everyone's still stuck in screen. They got to figure out a way to actually make it
Oh, the
on out.
Hans.
Okay, Showstopper, that's a kill. And Snakebite gets a kill as well.
Player standing.
Wrap it on up. G2 are going to take this.
Not too bad in the end.
Planted.
Only lose the 1 in the rocket to make it happen. Bizarra did pick up a rifle.
Is this the first time we're ever going to have a tied score in this series?
No, it is literally the first.
Oh, no. We've had 0-0 before.
I think we've even had 2-2.
Maybe
Now
about
it's
to get
maybe a
weirder.
little more normal.
Time to jump.
Jelly's up, ready on ramps with a Viper pit down into mid. Now an orb chucked out.
Face your
We'll block
fear.
off the angle. We're not wasting time. Okay, Nightfall countered out on the other side. Great opener from Akita, but Jelly gets a no-scope. Okay, G2, even numbers, firm control over the site. Should still be good for Team Liquid, especially with that pit. Getting right up in Jelly's face.
She has an ult as well, has to back all the way away.
That's
Good
a-
nade.
Yeah.
Spike
Do at
planted.
least a little bit of damage, but nothing more.
Vanya's positioning in A main. It's all about patience on this angle. How long can you wait? Can you wait for Team Liquid to go for the full reclear? Out the smoke down to try and escort Team Liquid through ramp. Get bombarded by utility. The tether and the nade does some damage to Jelly, but she'll be okay for the time being. Team Liquid really chewing up precious seconds now. With Petra acting as distraction back on sign. Jelly will come on in. Jelly with 3 on the round, by the way.
Remaining.
Coming up massive. Starting with that no-scope, resulting in 3 more. Now Vanya not really in the party. She couldn't find that timing to ever activate. So Team Liquid will take the rounds. No! The timing wasn't there. So it's one of the lowest info rounds Team Liquid had ever played. Not going to really come at the cost of much, though, as Team Liquid just realized it's a dimensional drift into the B site. G2 have not actually come in yet. They're waiting for Mimi back in spawn. An assassin steps out of an alternate dimension. And the rest of G2 not far behind. Take this round with ease.
Spike planted.
A pretty chill anti-eco. G2 has seen throughout this series they've been pretty willing to use ults on their anti-eco rounds, just to ensure that it doesn't go too wrong. But 3 players stacked here for Liquid.
It just results in warning shots at the end of the day.
Look at Jujina, she's already walked up through B main, locks them into the A site.
Yeah, so Daiki doesn't end up rotating off from A, even though she wanted to. G2 are going 5 on the floor here. Holding it down is Bizarra. The satchel is great, but Jelly was flashed. Couldn't assist on the other side. Now runs out of bullets, but it does not matter. With Daiki assisting from down long. Sticks Petra in a 1-on-3. And now there is no time left. It's got to be a sprint over onto the B side. Jujina will be in heaven. And here's those footsteps coming up. Jujina catching a crazy timing. And will steal away this round for another MasterCard Thrifty.
Is she even gonna get a
Oh my
chance? They're
God.
calling back
They're
again.
trying to go back and masking the noise of the rotate with the Astral Wall.
Daiki hears this though. There's still 2 players on B.
Issa is in the perfect position. Hunt comes through and she goes down clear. Now Jelly, overwhelmed with an operator in hand, swings on through, shut down by Mimi. G2 calling it down to the wire. And now with Amy, fully stalling out into heaven. Team Liquid have been forced away from this retake.
How do they even go for this? A late flank coming in from Daiki. Dropping all the way back through, but G2 just have 2 players sitting in mid.
Akita is in a beautiful position. Ready for these players to come in. Amy ready to stab them in the back. And there she does, catching it. Team Liquid completely scattered in the round. Overreact to G2's hit on the B site. Mimi calls a brilliant mid-round.
I don't even think it comes down to them over-rotating. They had 2 players on B. It's the same issue you brought up earlier.
Jelly misses the window on the teleport, still gets a shot. Now calmly retraces her steps. Now drawn in, broken. And again, this mid fight is big. Daiki gets it. Now the quick rotates can come in.
There'll be tons of stall in main. It's up to the 2 duelists from G2.
Ooh, Satchels get stunted. And there's no real way for G2 to break into the site.
And again, they have no cancel option. They've been routed through A main. They don't have mid. If they run back towards vents, Bizarre is waiting with a Bucky.
Yeah, they usually prioritize vents instead of going into sewer, so
Yeah.
this could help them, but it's going to be a split back into B site.
30
Akita
seconds
stuck
left.
around in B main. Daiki now jiggling knife in tow. What can Akita do? Their teammates distract enough, 1 for 1 to start it off. And now 20 seconds left. Petra was looking over into A heaven. It's a little bit too scattered. Certainly feels that way. Jelly and Jujina take care of business. Team Liquid really contesting over A main, where Amy is spotted by well-timed Haunt.
Poison orb emitting.
Lisa now tethered into the corner. Those paint shells are brutal. Can slip away to the other side. And now Amy with the wide swing finds 2. This A side all of a sudden ripped wide open.
And in they go. Team Liquid have no way to stunt this hit. Only Issa fighting up towards ramp.
And now Mimi unlocking the dimensional drift. Mimi has the spike, by the way, and was trying to scout out into the site. Amy gets another. It's all over the place with that cosmic divide. And now Akita just pulls the showstopper as a finishing touch on this half. G2 will have the lead going into the final half of this series.
Such an entertaining half. G2 come up big with these late round executes.
See how much G2 want to hold on for this. Mimi, not confident to stick around on ramps, instead back into rope. And absolutely run over. Team Liquid opened it up with a good pistol. Now Petra burning on Flower Pot. A good flash should start off this hit as Petra is found out. And Vanya, the only one doing any amount of work.
Enemy remaining.
With Amy
Spike
dropping
down A.
up in heaven. This round is cooked.
Hey, you get the 2 sides of this comp.
Spike planted.
G2 gave us the slowest rounds in the world, and Team Liquid, they send it. Akita on the lurk. Oh. Catches a right-hand view model moment and goes down swiftly to Daiki. I mean, you've got it round 3, but it doesn't look like they're choosing to do so.
I mean, instead, they're just going to come back into mid. Could even
30
be a
seconds left.
late night fall in a post plant. If she gets in a good spot, Petra through the smoke.
I have this fight.
Leaves absolutely no chance in this round.
She saw no one.
Nope.
And now the only answer is to try and desperately run back B.
Yeah, Vanya, though, waiting down to the pits of hell. Sees the first, tears them apart. Spike is way too far away. Jujina will get the kill, but she cannot have any chance of playing this one out.
She's been good for these picks up in heaven, but can't get down to the site and help out whatsoever.
Okay, Petra. That was a round.
That was sick. Well, she's staying, but
Yep.
she hasn't set up the second TP yet.
How diligent are Team Liquid going to be? Can they clear this corner? Bizarre ready for it, but it might not matter. 1 for 1. Okay. Round is decent enough for Team Liquid, but they're still not past the Viper Orb. And as a result, things get really rough. Are we fake cloning? What's...
That was weird. I mean, walking up with the clone alone, Gets killed, and now it just has to be a hit through B main.
It's a little bit scattered. And it means Daiki doesn't even want to use the Nightfall. Vanya sees a foot, now the spam comes back in, so I guess the B site is just in control of Liquids.
Well, now the Nightfall comes, but no one's home. Heaven's open. Team Liquid will get a post plant.
You know what? It's a normal round. It's a 3-on-3 retake. Simple as can be.
But look at Issa. She's just going to hang out in mid and become a problem.
Ooh, the Vipers in a one-on-one. And Amy has got to know how she wants to play for that Heaven space. Good C's, divides them up, and now this aggressive timing taken from Issa is perfect. A good clear. Now pressure in from Heaven means there's no real hope Petra can actually make it out from that choke point. Just calmly retreating for now. G2 will lick their wounds and live to fight another day.
And seeing if they can pull something off on this Seiko.
Yeah, they might need a little bit more than that with this buy, but we'll see. G2 just full sprinting it out into A, and there goes Issa.
Chrissy, do not doubt it. Akita with a rifle, that is a danger, but now Vanya, again, committed in this corner. Only a classic.
Daring to play in the same position again. Now has Mimi's help coming in on the other side. Vanya just trying to delay back here. Mimi comes around the other angle, and there's a Bucky!
Down B.
It destroys Team Liquid, and Mimi is still on the other side of this. A knife in Jelly's hand. This round is over.
Never mind, Vanya, never leave that corner. That's your new home now.
Wow, Issa anticipating someone right on the other side of that wall. Early snake bite. And fully cleared away. So the A-lean option now removed. Team Liquid have to try their idea in B main and mid.
Bizarra, the same gun Akita had, trying to match what she did in the previous round, but not given that early opportunity.
Oh, G2 are getting ready to re-clear B main. Akita. Oh, catches Jujina placing a star.
And that's the showstopper earned. Perfect scenario for G2.
Down in hell and on stairs, but end up falling back again, just knowing that G2 are running TL into the clock, running them out of the round. Good kill from Bizarra. Still difficulties on the site and in B main. There could be a chance to plant the spike. Bizarra will not be contesting that.
They just walked through CT, so they know that's clear. We'll get a safe plant down.
Spike planted.
How does G2 play this? They'll meet up towards mid and retake this one together.
2 rifles for Team Liquid. Stepping back into a high-low backside and pillar.
With that plant, the Astro Wall could even come into play now.
It's a funky plant. Not really a great position for where they are, but if they want to dance around pillar, it absolutely is. Daiki, what can you give us in this corner? Clock is winding low. Daiki again finds the Astra.
Last player standing.
Asks Jelly to clutch it up in the 1-on-2, but Amy from on high sees it through for G2. An Astra Star placed for the pullback. Mimi spots one and reveals the op. Actually clearing away everything, and that dimensional drift is up into Mail. Sees Amy's shoulder. Sees a couple players back in spawn, now just flushing out all these angles. Solve all their plums, and Akita gets killed down in mid. That lurk again is answered. And a Viper's Pit from the defense, trying to help G2 creep out from spawn.
There's still a rocket on both sides. When do they use that? How does this go? It's a standoff.
Oh, it is about to be pandemonium. The showstopper doesn't get a kill. Returned on the other side. Team Liquid answer with 2, make that 3. It is perfect in the post plant.
They get no kills on that retake?
How is that even possible?
We need to see what happened with that ultimate. Just flies between 2 players, perfectly dodges them out. And the Liquid fans, I mean, my reaction too.
Oh my word, so it's a 5-on-4 retake.
Yep, and here's the rocket.
Oh, the boost up, and then using the showstopper.
Wait, that
for
is
another
so
boost.
sick from Bizarra.
Yeah, okay.
She proceeds to get 2 kills after as well.
Which gives me a small amount of hesitation, especially with re-clear ideas. Headshot through the wall. Removes any doubt. And a quick TP away. Just waiting for the overstep, but with the time afforded, G2 are bringing 2 more players into heaven. Amy sees a gun, nice shot! Even with the read, Amy has not been flushed away.
3 players spotted by that haunt.
But we're down to 30 seconds now. That spike is out in the open. Amy is still not dealt with, turns the flash, brilliant shot! Amy is unstoppable! And now, for the finishing touch, take it in, another eco for
10
G2
seconds left.
to seize away all hope from TL. Amy charges forward. Go and get your ace, Amy. She's not even going to. Content with the round.
Knows the money's more important than the ace. But my God, that was insanity. They knew exactly where she was.
Look at these shots.
It just didn't matter.
30 seconds left.
Lines them up. Such control, such patience to turn the flash, fight back in. It is back and forth, eco for eco, and G2 again in pole position.
This fight, wow, he just stepped through the smoke. Could breathe some fresh air into TL. Prime some of their own.
Yeah, we'll have smokes up in a moment. That lurk working back through mid.
Here it comes, the flash on in, the fake teleport. Still not into the site. Team Liquid reserved for now. As Bizarra comes into the back. Teleport as well from the G2. Bring the firing squad. A quick answer as more and more members of Team Liquid get into the site.
So now it's 2 on the retake. Vanya and Petra. Both clumped up towards heaven. Team Liquid with a strong post plant.
Liquid in danger every time they go for a jump peek. No other way to gather some info. Petra steps in.
Bring them down.
Biding her time. Waiting for a moment, Petra. What can she find? Petra!
Last player
It's a one-on-one.
Pulling them in.
An early pull. Petra needs to get on the spikes. The Nightfall sent into it. The fight goes to Jujina.
Mimi teleporting away though. Leaves a vulnerable A site.
Flash on the other side. Petra dealt with. And now Team Liquid fall back, regroup. The spike is on a mission over to B.
Look at that walk up in B main though. Mimi going all the way down, getting in a very forward angle with the Guardian.
Oh, Daiki found her, and now the teleport away. These 3 players going back in events. This is a crazy round. Gearing up for a split into the B site that G2 have anticipated fully.
There will be 3 players here to defend.
Mimi, what can you give it? Nothing. It won't come online. Jelly gets a 3rd. Even when it gets a little bit messy, Team Liquid, focus in
30 seconds
and
left.
deal with it. Not gonna let another eco slip away. They're really taking their time.
Finally, it's clean from Team Liquid on an anti-eco. And this game, unless Akita could pull off an impossible round, will again be tied.
4 ultimates for Team Liquid in the next round at 11-11.
If you're Akita, you want to go for damage here. See how much you can do.
Here's those jump peaks, but now fully spotted. 1 kill is all she will find. We are tied on 11. Mimi was actually ulting through on the other side, so G2 ready for this A-pop. Already starting to rotate on over. A quick flank from Mimi as well. But Jelly now sees those 2 players into the site. It is a battle of speed. Nightfall to follow. Team Liquid strike first. Jelly back in screens. And Bizarra gets another. Team Liquid running through G2. This round doesn't even look close.
We've seen the messy rounds. We've seen them get weird, but here it is simple.
Planted.
Team Liquid with the double duelist pulverize EMEA's #1 seed. Brazil has really been their kryptonite.
Now when Team Liquid made that run into the finals, we're 1 game away from lifting the trophy in Sao Paulo. It was actually G2 that beat them immediately, sent TL into that lower bracket, only for the rematch to be swung the other way. Amy pops the pit. She has been stellar. 21 kills in the game so far. Now pushed backwards by early utility. At the same time, MIBR steps into main.
That has been the win condition for G2. They have done a great job of punishing Isa's lurk. And who else but MIBR to step up and do it?
But while MIBR gets that first kill, Team Liquid are coming back to deal with her. It is MIBR versus the world. A teleport to escape, but another kill could just mean the round for G2. The leader falls back, now a showstopper, looking around the sky! She takes the Raze's head off! MIBR wants it. She's ready to seize it herself. Now the fight into heaven. G2 are waiting for it.
Spike
Another
down
layer with the
A.
Keita on the side, but Jelly's seeing
Enemy remaining.
these shots on in. G2 just need the finishing blow. Send us into overtime.
Georgina's been good in the clutch before.
Praying for an
30
opening.
seconds left.
For some way forward. MIBR sees her now.
Georgina saw her as well.
Going back for this fight. Unsuccessful. Now she's worried about the time. Oh, the fake plant. That's rough with utility coming down. She's got to plant the spike. She's got to get 3 kills. It's overwhelming. As here comes MIBR. Started the round off and finishes it too. We're heading to OT.
The one constant of this team.
G2 just chewing up the early clock. I like this calling, but still no cancel options for them.
Yeah, so gutsy to hold on to this operator.
Jelly waiting
Reposting.
for it, strikes true. Now with the lead in OT. This position from Isa is brutal, especially with Isa firing away from down on site.
Big teleport.
MIBR, the only success story for G2 in this round. And Daiki still in the other corner, goes uncleared.
Spike
Another
down A.
shot.
30 seconds left.
And now we're under 30 seconds. Pressure mounts.
Jelly is still alone on this site with an operator.
It's crazy that she survived and getting kills on Heaven.
She has an
Dimensional
ult.
drift as well. To just make this even more ridiculous. A 1v9 round out of Jelly.
Concealment.
Vanya backed into a corner, right on top of the spike.
Satchel out.
Jelly switching to a rifle. Gina waiting on top. Vanya surrounded on every angle. Team Liquid will take the first round of OT.
You say Team Liquid, but it was really just Jelly. Having to hold strong on A.
Early utility, double satchel on ramp. Turns the flash, MIBR is down. Raid boss out. So back-to-back rounds now. We've seen Georgina strike from exactly in this position before. Sees nade combo. Spam onto Vanya. Holding her ground. She has to be the hero with Amy. Fire exchange, still close. As Akita comes into the site as well. Amy has gotten 3. She has been a monster this game.
Silence. Dream
And Daiki needs to deal with her and the young superstar. And Akita, Daiki does it! She will find it herself.
The IGL, who dominated on the first map so long ago,